Hi, welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL classroom. We are continuing our lesson on three-letter words today for students who have learned all of the letters of the alphabet and are ready to make some words. For this exercise, you will need this worksheet, which you can print off, as always, from the description in the YouTube video. This worksheet, again, print it from the description, and this worksheet. Okay. This is also going to be a little longer video. I made videos in this section longer than I have been in the other ones. I might make them shorter in the future and break them up into smaller pieces. But for today, we're going to be working more with three-letter words. So, do you remember when I told you that I hoped you were paying attention to the words we were learning at the beginning when we did that first worksheet? Because we're going to use those same words again. Well, here we are. Now we're going to use these words again, and we're going to see, hopefully, we remember all of them, and we've learned what all these words are so that we can play with them and do more with them over all of the other exercises that are coming. So, here's what we're going to do in the first worksheet. Make sure you have it printed out. Okay. If you don't have a printer at home, this one you might just have to think about it. You can write the letter on your own, and if you want to draw a picture of it, you can, but I'll leave that till later. The way this works is we're going to read a word like this one, and then we're going to find a picture that matches the word, like this. So this is L-O-G. That's log. 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 That's this, remember? We had that on another page. Log. So it's a piece of wood. So you're going to draw a line from the word to the picture. Okay? Draw a line from the word to the picture. All right? You're going to do that for every word and every picture. Okay? So go ahead. Pause the video now. Draw a line from every word to every picture. Make sure you don't forget any. Then after you're done, unpause it, and I'll go over the answers with you. So pause the video and do the worksheet. I'll wait. Okay, did you pause the video and do the worksheet? Good. So, your worksheet should look like that. It's like I can't quite get them all in the same frame. Sorry about that. Oh, maybe if Perfect. Ooh. All right. Should look like that. Now my angles. Okay. So over here we see log to the log. Next, what's this word? B-ag. Bag. Bag. B-ox. Box. K-up. Cup. Dog. 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 Remember, now this is the second, maybe the third time we've seen all these words. And we're going to see them again. So I hope we're starting to remember them. At. Hat. Sun. 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 R. R. Car. Ig. Ig. Pig. Ag. Ag. Tag. Okay. So these are going to be our favorite words. We're going to be doing a lot more with them in future lessons. Hope you got that. Let's go on to the next page. There we go. All right. So next, we're getting a little more tricky here. A little more tricky. Once we get the words, we play around with them. And we learn a little more. So now we're really going to think about what sound every letter makes and what order those letters will go in. So over here, we've got a picture, and we know what this is a picture of, right? We know this. This is the sun, right? Sun. And we've got some letters. Now these letters can make sun, but we need to move them. We need to change the order. So we have U-S-N. And we're going to write over here on our own, we're going to write the letter. But how do we make it? Well, let's think about it. Sun. Sun. What's the first letter in sun? What letter makes the S sound in sun? What letter makes the S sound? It's S, isn't it? So we're going to take the S and write it here. So this S goes here. What's the next letter in sun? Sun. 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 What makes the sound in sun? U. So it's going to be S-U. And what's the last letter in sun? N. Sun. N. N makes the N sound. So we're going to write S-U-N. So, I will... See? So over here, we use the same letters, but don't write them the same way. You have to write S-U-N for sun. I've seen a lot of students do this worksheet, and the first time they do it, they usually just write U-S-N again. But that's not what we're doing this time. It's not enough to just write the same letters. Now we have to read them. We're reading now. And now we have to change the letters. So instead of writing U-S-N, we write S-U-N. So really think about this one. Really think about this one. This is what we've been building towards this whole time. We know these words. Now we know these letters. Now we're going to put the letters together to make words. Okay? So pause the video and write the answers to the other questions. And write that one too. Okay? Then, when you're ready to come back, unpause it, and I'll go over the answers with you. Pause the video, do the worksheet. I will wait. Okay, did you pause the video? Okay, so, first of all, what's this? It's a hat, isn't it? Hat. So, what's the first letter in hat? It's one of these. We know it's one of these. T, A, or T. Does T make the H sound? No. Does A make the H sound? No. What about H? Does H make the H sound? Yeah, it does. So we're going to write H here. Okay? It's going to look like that. H-A-T. Hat. Okay? We take this A, we put it here. Ah. We take this T, we put it here. T. at, hat. Okay? Next, what's this? This is a net. If you didn't know that, don't worry. That's fine. We're here to learn. This is a net, like we use to catch fish with, or maybe butterflies. So net, net. We take these letters, N, T, E, put them over here. Okay? But we got to change them. N, N. It's the first letter. So that's correct on this one. We don't need to change that on this one. N, net. We put N there. But next, N, et, Does T make the sound? No, it doesn't. So that doesn't work. What letter makes the sound? It's the E. So the E goes here. N, and then T. What letter makes the T sound to end net? It's the T. N, T. Net. Good. Okay, next. So over here, this is a cap. Remember from the other day or the other video? We had a cap. So we've got these letters. P, C, and A. So, what's the first sound in cap? Cap. Do you think the P, is that the P sound? Is that the K? We need to make a K sound. What letter is going to go K? It's going to be the C. The C goes K. K for cap. So the C goes first. K. Now, what's after K? A. Right? In cap, K, A. Which letter goes the A sound? A. It's A. Remember? A makes the A sound. K, A, P. Cap. All right? Now, what's going to be next? I mean, we did our C, we did our A, so it's probably the P, right? K, A, P. P. At the end of the word. P. What letter makes the P sound? It's the P. Cap. K, A, P. Okay. And last, remember this same bad picture as before? Remember when I was talking about this thing? So hopefully you remember this. It's the lip. Remember? Lip. So, lip. Lip. What's the first sound in lip? We need a L. L. What letter makes the L sound? Is it L, P, or I? What letter makes the L sound? What's the L, right? L. L. Lip. Now, I. We have an I. What letter makes the I sound? L. Does a P make the I sound? No. The P makes the P sound. We already used the L, so it must be the I. L, I, and then P. P for P. Lip. Okay. So, usually when I do worksheets like this with my students, I get to talk to them a lot. But because we're at home, because of the coronavirus, this is the best I could come up with. I'm hoping this is helping. Now, if this was a difficult worksheet, if this was hard, and you weren't sure what to do, that's okay. Because now that I gave you the answers, I hope you wrote them down and said them out loud, and then I want you to, you guessed it, just print the worksheet again and write the answers again. Or, if you're working at home, just get a new piece of paper, if you're working at home without a printer. If you don't have a printer, just get a new piece of paper and write it again, okay? So, if you knew all the words, and this was no problem, go on to the next exercise. Let's keep going. If this was difficult, that's good. When we find something that's difficult, it shows us where we can learn, okay? So this is what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn about these words. We're going to learn about spelling, okay, and writing. We're going to get good at speaking and reading and writing in English. So if this was difficult, just print it again and do it again. pause the video now, print it again, and do it again while it's fresh in your mind. And the same is true for the first worksheet also. If the first worksheet was very hard, very difficult, just print it again and do it again. Okay? Otherwise, let's go on to the last exercise on this video, which is this one. Okay, so this is your last worksheet for the day. What you're going to do here is two things. First, you're going to look at the word and, using your memory, because we've used most of these words at least once, we're going to remember how to write this. Write the word, and then you're going to find the word out here. All right? So I'm going to do this one for you, because this one we did not talk about. This here is a cub. That's a baby lion, a cub. I wish they'd just put a cat, but they didn't. I didn't make these worksheets. This is what we have. But yes, cub. That's C-U-B, cub. So over here you're going to write cub, and then we're going to find it in here. Where did they hide the word cub? Okay. Over here, see? Cub. So you're going to circle that. Okay? So, write every word you know. This one we haven't talked about too much yet, but we're going to see it again. It's called a bin, trash bin. Make your best guess, circle the words, and then if there's some that you don't know, don't worry. Just leave them blank, and I will go over the answer with you. Okay? We're going to see all of these words again. We're going to see them all more. There's a lot of these words repeated in these worksheets, but we're going to build it one at a time. Okay. So, pause the video now and write the answers. Do your best. Remember to circle the words and to write the words. And then if you don't know one, we will go over it. Okay. Pause the video now. Okay, did you pause it? Great. So let's go over the answer. Okay, so first, starting with the top. Net. We've seen this a couple of times now. Net, like a fishing net. Car. C-A-R. K-R. Seen that before. Cub. C-U-B. Cub. 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 Baby lion. That's what that is. Then over here. Okay. Mug. Now, I bet some people wrote cup. That's a pretty good answer, cup. But a mug, if it has this thing here, this thing here, that makes it a mug if it's got the handle. Okay? So that's a mug because it has the handle. A cup would have no handle. So, remember that. Mug has a handle. Cup does not. I know there's a lot of new words here. That's okay. We're going to keep going over them again. Okay? Bag. B-A-G. Bag. We've gone over that before. And then bin. B-I-N. Bin. Like a trash bin. Like where you put your trash. That's a trash bin. Okay. So we're still learning new words as we go. That's good. That's normal. That's how language acquisition works. So that's good. A couple new words here. A couple old ones. Good mix. If you didn't get it, write it down now. Bin. Okay. Now, your answers should look like that. Make sure you had everything circled. Bin, car, mug, bag, cub, net. Okay, so if that was a lot of new words, this might be a good one to print out and do again. Remember, we want to learn these words. I want you to be able to look at these words tomorrow and remember what they say. So doing these more than once is perfectly okay. That's great, in fact. What we want to do is have this stick in our minds, okay? So that we're learning and building and getting a little better at English every day, okay? That is the end of this lesson on three-letter words. Good job. I'll see you next time.